Ansley, and I'm here at Index Urban today talking about some of my favorite packing tips. And the packing tip I'm going to show you now is using packing cubes. And I'm going to show you in a 22-inch domestic spinner. What I love about the spinner is that you can go straight down the aisle of the plane and get through narrow places, and it has that 360 mobility, which is nice. And this one has an outside pocket on the front where I fit my laptop, a small pocket in the back where I fit the brick for my laptop, or I can fit a travel umbrella in there as well, and a nice speed-through pocket so I can stash my valuables quickly at security and go through and put them back on at my gate. I haven't forgotten anything. But the packing tip I want to show you today is using packing cubes. On the inside of this bag, it has a nice side suitor where I can hang a dress. I usually leave it empty and put my dirty clothes in there as the trip goes along, just to keep them separate from the other clothes. And then a nice accessory pouch here, which I have a couple of scarves in. I always use my compression panels on the inside of the bag. Allows me to hold my clothes in place so that when the bag is lifted, they don't all shift down to the bottom of the bag. And I always stash a pair of flip-flops somewhere near the top, because the dirtiest thing in a hotel room is the floor. A couple of clutch purses make it possible for me to go out poolside or in the evening and change up my look without having some big bag to tote around. And then we have the packing cubes. So, when I first started packing with packing cubes, I was not convinced that I should use them. And then someone told me that TSA agents go through dirty clothes all day long with their gloved hands, and then they're touching mine. So that alone sold me, but then the organization really sold me. So if a TSA agent were to go through your bag, they would just pull out all of these things, find what they're looking for, and then you can easily pack your stuff back and make it to your gate on time, which is another really nice feature for packing cubes. So where I start is actually a packing folder. And this is the core of my attire in here. And I once heard the phrase that if you pack 3 items that go with 3 items, you have 9 outfits. So I actually like 4 because I'm moody and I like to decide what I'm going to wear. So I have 16 outfits for a week-long trip, which is really nice. So what I did is I opened up my packing folder. I laid out 2 pairs of pants, just flat laid them out in a line. And I laid out the 2 pairs of pants, and I laid out 2 long dresses. And right there I have 2 bottoms, plus 2 bottoms and 2 tops, because a dress is a top and a bottom. So I've got options. And then I also packed 2 skirts, 2 sweaters, and 4 t-shirts, or 4 little tops that go with everything. So I can mix and match for my trip, and I've got all kinds of outfits here. I end up actually with 6 tops, plus 2 dresses, and 4 bottoms, 2 skirts and 2 pants. So lots of options for traveling, and those just fold right in here. Nice and tidy in my folder, and then I can also put them in the hotel room in the drawer, and they're not touching the drawer. The neatest feature on this bag is it actually has compression expansion. So it expands to fit a third more, and that's how I'm going to pack it out. But then I'm going to compress it down so that it still goes on as a carry-on. My next packing cube has my gym clothes. 4 bottoms, 4 tops, And this packing cube is dry on one side and has coating on the other. So as clothes get dirty during the trip, my gym clothes, I can put them in the other side, and that becomes my laundry side. And it's coated with, you know, so that it doesn't get, odor doesn't escape from it. So that goes down in the bag as well. So now you can see. In this packing cube, I have all my undergarments and my pajamas. Long bottoms and long sleeve top pajamas all fit in there. And in this bag, in this packing cube, I've packed my shoes, so they're separate. I have a pair of workout shoes, and those are stuffed with socks. I have ballet flats, a pair of sandals, and actually a pair of pumps. So there's 4 pairs of shoes in here. And then I also have the pair that I wore on the plane. So 5 pairs of shoes is way more. I mean, I overpack a lot of times during demos so that you can see. Kind of shove that back in there. All my shoes fit in there. Stick that in here. And then I have a bathing suit and a one-piece bathing suit and a roll top hat, sun hat. And that's going in here. So I've packed all of that in here. Got my 2 clutches, put them back on top there. Used that compression panel that I told you about, cinched it down. Stick the flip-flops in the side there. And I'm a size 10, so that's a lot of shoes for, so actually that's my 5th pair and my 6th pair is on my feet on the plane. So now I have it all packed out in here, and I compress the bag back down to carry-on size. So next time you're packing, you might want to consider picking up a set of packing cubes. Briggs & Miley makes a great set for our carry-on and large, and they're available at Index Urban. Safe travels.